So I'm going to try and get through this email without reacting during, because it's very difficult. I've been trying it. It's so hard to read and not react. So here we go. Africa Renee, stop letting these disgusting white boys drag you down in the sewer. They could care less about you, and if they did, they would have honored your wishes and held the release for 6 months as you requested. They did not, and their protestations, evasions, excuses, rationalizations mean nothing. Their actions tell you what they are about. Most of the black girls in the porn industry are retreads, bloated or scrawny, homeless or bizarre. They are projections of the white savage fantasies about blacks, and it's disgusting. You don't have to go that way. Why would you? Your thinking is key to everything. Keep thinking this way and you will be done before you know it. Minka, Chloe Vivre were some of the beautiful women who put SCORE on the map, and without whom SCORE would have just been another cheeseball rag to stain for the garbage heap of failed print publications in the rising digital age. They were greatly mistreated by the scheming creeps at SCORE, and they are not shy at all about saying so. Chloe Vivre even started her own website, which seems to be thriving since she has been running it for about 6 years now. And of course, SCORE will not give her, under any set of circumstances, the hundreds upon hundreds of steals that she did for them. Were they required to? No. Should they have done so since she earned them millions? Maybe. You think. I mean, it was a question mark. So you think? She helped make them what they are, and they basically used her and told her to bugger off when she spoke up and complained about the poor treatment. Those stinking racist white bums at SCORE will run you into the ground before you know it. Take a look at Angelique. She was like you, a sparkling exotic black beauty when she debuted at SCORE in 1995. By the time they got through with her, 5 short years later, they had successfully turned her into another run-down, beat-up, drippy, homely colored whore. Stop. This is all caps, S-T-O-P, doing this to yourself. Oh. Okay, nope. On YouTube, you look glamorous and fantastic. In that ugly video you did with the genetic throwback pink white boy piece of crap, they made you look like a diseased Negro streetwalker, a type of white savage racism created and nurtured and is sustained to this very day. Stop, S-T-O-P, all caps, doing this to yourself. If Chloe Vivre, a Cold War girl from East Germany, can build a successful business in this genre, you can too. Hey, English, it says, hey, English. Hey, English is not even her first language. I'm trying not to. Okay, get away from the savage racists at SCORE now. Save yourself, do it. Don't be the latest soggy, beat-up, wormy Negro hooker. That is all they think of you. That is all they think you are good for anyway. I'm just going to sit down because it's difficult to get through this thing standing up because it's a lot. It's a lot to pick apart. So I think that I know this person, and I think I know this person from more than just recent stuff. I think I know this person from way back when I had an email, when I had my own website and I was putting up my own content. I did get an email from someone, and this person was very extreme. He would say, I'm an extreme black man. He was very extreme, but you could tell he was intelligent, but then that something just wasn't right. And but it was tolerable, kind of creepy, until this person saw me have sex on video with a white man, and I let him. He went off, and up into the point of actually threatening to shoot me in the face. And I let him know that we don't get to choose who we work with. I just get to choose the type of person I work with, and that usually means that I'm working with a white guy. That's what it usually means. Sometimes I get to work with Black men, but we don't choose who we work with, and it's nothing personal. It's not like, we are, trying to date one another. It's like you're getting jealous of somebody who I'll probably never see again in life, and if I do, it's only going to be to work and come back. Um, it's just to work. So it's just so weird. But when you threatened to shoot me in the face, I said to you that, that's exactly what they expect Black men to do. So you'd be doing something they expect you guys to do. You get mad that somebody isn't doing something you like, and instead of just, dealing with it and just maybe walking away from it and just going on with your life, I'll just kill her in the process, or, hurt her very badly, or insult her. That's a good one too. So there you go. And then when my MySpace got hacked, my my Yahoo got hacked, and then my Facebook kept getting hacked. But you spoke to me on Facebook. You admitted who you are, and you apologized for things. You apologized for everything except for saying that you would shoot me in the face if you ever met me. So there you go. But you apologize for everything. You seemed to have gone through therapy or worked out some issues. You admitted that, and that was great. I was pretty proud of you. And then you started asking me questions like, can I still have babies? It was like you were kind of setting up a whole thing where we could possibly be together. And I told you, hey, this is not going to happen. Like, you just divorced your wife, and this is not going to happen. I don't just meet guys or anything like that. And I knowing that you are this guy, I would never, I'm even with guys that haven't threatened to shoot me in the face. I'm pretty leery about everybody. Like, I smile a lot, but I was raised on the street, and I'm pretty, I pick up on red flags. A lot of us kind of, take what we went through and just keep that cycle going, but not this chick. Like, I didn't like it then. I wouldn't like it now. I don't want me to go through it. I don't want my baby to go through it, or any of my family to go through it. So that's not my thing. And then on YouTube, I noticed that you have more than one person you speak to me as. You speak to me as the one person that you speak to me as mainly, including an email, and then there's this other person. And I was looking at this other person for whatever reason, and then I investigated. Turned out you are the same guy. I don't know why you would do that, except it works out on YouTube when you say something and you don't really get a backing for it. Like, people aren't really supporting what you say, because here's what you do. You say some things that make sense, but then you also say things that are just like, hey, I won't go that far. You say things that are just like a bit extreme for people. And so this way you could have somebody, I don't know if that's the reason why, but when you say things, you can have somebody come behind you and validate what you're saying. So there you go. I don't know why I said all that, but you got here's what you did. It looks like because you sent me an email. You sent me an email, and you were very angry that I had sex with a white man. You were very upset that he was, in your opinion, not attractive. You're very upset about the score thing. But knowing that in my mind, you're always this guy that threatened at one point that he was going to do this to me, knowing what you could have said. And so I was pretty proud of you that you held back, because you could tell during the email that you held back. But now it looks like you've come back and you've changed the name so that, and you've emailed me as someone else. So you could say really what you wanted to say. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna try and address it as best I can, because there's a lot there. But first of all, I don't feel I deserve this email. I don't feel like anybody who disappointed you because they're just living their life would deserve something like this. There's nothing I do in my life. Like, we don't know each other. We don't know each other. We've only ever spoken through messages. We don't know each other. So nothing I do in my life should cause this type of reaction in you. If you are the same guy, I know that you do self-help through meditation, and for meditation isn't for everybody. I think when you think, because I think one time you suggested that I meditate on the whole racist thing, and then I'll be able to see. So meditation is going to sink you deeper into your mind. It's going to sink you deeper into yourself. So meditation is a healthy thing, but if you already are having dark thoughts and you won't allow yourself to come out of that, your meditation is going to go deeper into dark thoughts. So we have different thoughts. So when I meditate, I don't come to that conclusion at all. Actually, I don't think about race when I meditate. That's not what I'm thinking about. When I meditate, something else happens. I even had to talk to my instructor about it, but it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. It wasn't, don't trust the white people. It wasn't that at all. And you sound very narcissistic, controlling, and you sound manipulative. It's just kind of weird because most of the people that are controlling and manipulative and narcissistic, they're looking for a type of person. And because I smile and I'm nice, they think I'm that person. But after a short while of speaking to me, they realize I'm not that person. And you can tell it. They walk away. They don't even try anymore. They realize I'm not that person because I smile and everything, but I was raised on the street and I don't put up with a lot of nonsense. I just don't. I just feel like, some of us want to repeat the process and some of us just had enough of it. I'm the one who had enough of it. I just don't. Yeah, I'm not the one that you can run and manipulate and tell what to do and talk down to. That's not me. So let me just respond to your message, like giving the benefit of the doubt that you're not who you are. Okay. Okay. So when you brought up Minka, Chloe, I don't know about the other girl, but you brought up girls that are not Nubian. Okay, so me and these girls, let's just say none of us were porn stars at all. We walked into a strip club just as we were. Do you know? And just to say, none of us did anything because I danced my butt off. But let's just say none of us danced, none of us did anything. We just walk into the club as we are. Who do you think would make the money? Let's just say, even if I was smaller, even if I was, as small as I, and in shape and healthy, and we all three are in shape and healthy, and we walk into that club, who do you think of the three of us would make that money? You think you know this life, but I've actually lived it. This is when racism comes into play. This is when if none of us said anything, we didn't have a hustle, the German girl with the accent would make most of the money, and Minka would be the second one. As big as Minka is, though, actually, with everybody knowing Minka, if we all walked into the club right now, Minka would be she'd probably be the top money maker because Minka is Minka. But just to say, none of us are porn stars. We all just walk in there. They're going to make money. So for you to be like, she doesn't even speak really good English, and she's white, and she comes from Germany. They don't care where she came from. She's white. White is the top money maker. That's just how it is, okay? So a white girl with an accent making a lot of money in America, oh my gosh. Chat my hide and call me butter. I'm just shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm that you didn't do anything there. You thought you did something, but you really didn't. So I don't understand you. Where are you coming from? So you say Chloe and Minka, or I don't know if you said Minka, but Chloe wants all of her pictures from Score, and Minka, I don't know if they actually ask for them, but I personally, I get paid well enough. I already know what they're going to do with those pictures. I know they're going to make money. I know they're going to put out all that. That's why my fee has to be good from the jump. I take that money and I sign my name on the dotted line, and that's it. I don't walk into a company with my own contract, because believe you me, I've tried it before. That's not how it works. You think you know how it works? I'm telling you how it works. Now, maybe if I'm Minka, that might be another thing. I don't know. But my experience was very different walking in with my own contract. That's just not how it works. Even at the top of my game, that's just not how it works. Okay? For all of us, you'd have to start your own business, which you might have not been paying attention to the other videos. I said I am going to put my site back up. I will be doing my own content again. And I know how that is. And I don't need you to tell me that they can make it, so I can make it too. I'm quite aware. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I would have asked for my pictures. I don't think they need to give her, you have to create your own content. You get your money at the shoot, and that's it. Automatically, unless they had an agreement that they were going to give her pictures, like with me, you got mad that they did the 6-month thing. We didn't have an agreement that, oh my gosh, they didn't say that they were going to do that. Okay. So I hate this, because you always write so much, and I don't know, Angelique, but you always write so much, and it's hard to respond to all of it. And I don't, Angelique, you're saying she's a black girl. She's a Nubian girl. 5 years later, she's just some street looking whore or something. I don't know what you said, but you didn't say very many nice things. Okay, first of all, me going into this business, period, people were worried about me. Many years ago, people were worried about me. And then they calmed down because I haven't changed. It doesn't matter what company I work for. I don't do any substances. I don't have anything, messing with my mind. I'm going to be fine. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you very much for I don't know what happened to this girl that you brought up, but it's not going to happen to me. I don't know who you're talking about, and I don't know what happened to her. I can pray for her, but that's not going to happen to me. And people keep asking me if I'm going to work for SCORE again. I hope so. SCORE and I can use one another, just like Minka. And, it wasn't just one-sided. SCORE wasn't the only one making money. They were making money from SCORE too. Not just, SCORE, making money off of your stuff, but then your fan base raises. You can take those fans and you go, they buy stuff from you and everything like that. SCORE helped out. That's like a mutual thing. Now, actually, I don't know what happened. So I don't know what happened, and I'm sure it was pretty bad, because Minka's talking about it and Chloe's talking about it and whoever else is talking about it. But I know from personal experience, when it comes to business, I got something out of that too. I got something out of that. Actually, the biggest thing I got about it is the recognition, is to finally know that while you didn't appreciate my body, a lot of other people did. So that's great. Your opinion is I look like a lowly street walker or something. That's not most people. People aren't agreeing with you. So that's good. That's very, very good, because that's what I was definitely afraid of, is people saying things like what you're saying. I was definitely afraid of that. But it's you and a couple of other people. So that's good, that people like women no matter what their size is. And it's not SCORE. SCORE didn't do that. Their cameras, because you're saying, oh, I look differently when I shoot at home. Okay, well, SCORE's camera is superior, so it can't be their camera. Their lighting was superior. It can't be their lighting. It's just me and my kitchen light. It's just me and my cell phone. And their makeup artist, I would have made some other choices, but she's superior as well to me. Not because of her race, but she does this for her business. I just do this. My business is not that. My business is other things. I would like it to go to makeup though, but That's not, so she's superior. I would have made some other choices, but I was pretty happy that she didn't make me too dark, which is what usually happens. They're just like, oh, black girl, let me just put the darkest brown. Just smear that on your face. Just so that's not what happened. So I was pretty proud of her. So I'm glad about that. And then as far as the racism, it's I you frustrate me with that so much. Like you and anybody like you. I wish I had addressed this first so that, because this video is running long, you could have heard my opinion on that. But sweetie, like, I don't know if you know this. I feel like I've said it before, but my bloodline begins in Ireland. Ireland. We have a family crest in Ireland. We came down here and changed the spelling of our last name to protect the white of us. The brown of us had to protect the white of us, so we came down here and changed our names. And we had a person from our family with blonde hair and blue eyes that would come down and check on us on a regular basis. I was not even born, so when my aunts or anybody would say anything like that, we just thought they were just saying stuff. But no, it turned out that it was true. We have a family crest in Ireland. We have family members. That's where our bloodline begins. So without white people, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. So I'm appreciative. My experience, though, is I can't let someone tell me what to feel. I have to actually go based on my experiences. And my experiences are, I don't care what race you are. Look at the way you're talking to me. You're a black man. Look at Serena's husband, how he's treating her. That's a white man. He treats her like a queen. He really does. Okay? So my experience is that I have been hurt, and I have been hurt by every race. Maybe not Pakistan. Maybe not Indian, but as far as Mexican, Asian, I've dealt with, white, black. It doesn't matter. If you're a good man, you're a good man. If you are a bad man, you're a bad man. If you're just in between, you're in between. Your race has nothing to do with it. You're asking me to do something that I can't stand that people do with us. If somebody is going to look at me and just devalue me just because of something I couldn't control, like I was born this way, wait, you know what I'm saying? You're a white person. You were born that way. You didn't have any choice in the way that you were born. I can't dislike you because of something like that. It's ridiculous to me. I don't understand how that makes sense to you unless you need help. Like you just need you need help. This is so terrible. You can't. I can't, and I won't. I can't like pretend that everybody's bad just because they're white. When we have rights to this day that we shouldn't have to fight for, but we are fighting for them, and there are white people fighting right alongside us. So it's ridiculous. And then you have interracial couples that get together and they love each other and they have beautiful families. They just love each other. So obviously all white people can't be bad, just like them assuming that I'm bad just because I'm Nubian. That is just weird to think that. I hate that. I hate that, people do, oh my gosh, she's an N-word. She just does all these things and all these stereotypical things just because she's black. I'm just like, half the things that they think that we do when they're ignorant, we don't do that. That's why I'm like, you have to be realistic. You have to think about all of your experiences. Be realistic. There's what people are telling you white people are guilty of, and then there's the white people that you actually bump into on a regular basis. You might bump into some bad ones, but I'm sure you bump into some good ones too. It's like with black people, there's probably some crazy ones out there, but there's some good ones out there too. Don't play. Don't play. That's you. That's your crap. You keep that in your corner, and I'll keep my opinion in my corner. This video was so long, and if you guys are still with me, thank you. because I know this video is long. I know that I probably didn't hit all the points on this, that this thing is so long. I probably should have taken time and written it out. That's what I should do, and I never do it, but I should have written my response out, and then it would have been better. But the other thing I see right here when you say protestation, evasion, excuses, they never rationalize or excuse. I was rationalizing why they might have done that. They didn't have any excuses for me. They didn't explain why they did it. I was trying to figure out why they might have done it. But the bottom line is this business, and having a business, I've had to take positions where I couldn't be personal with it. I had to make a decision. I couldn't be concentrated on, I had to make a decision. So Score and I can use each other as much as we can use each other. We can work together. I would be happy to work together. And if you don't like that, I completely understand. I don't think you need to be insulting anyone or anything like that. If I'm not your cup of tea, the good thing is there's all kind of tea out there. There's all kind of tea out there. And if you don't like one other tea, you don't kill the tea. You just go on to another tea. That's what you do. That's what you do. I can't please everybody. While you're sitting up here, everybody's telling me not to lose weight. You're sending me yoga poses and everything. Oh, and by the way, people, I did stop losing weight because I have another shoot coming up, and I talked to them about my weight loss, and they were like, no, like this, no, we're watching you, no. So after that, hopefully I can be on track again. I don't know, because now I'm getting work at this size, even though this person tends to think that I look like a lowly, dirty whore at my size. And it has to be my size. It can't be the lighting or anything. It can't even be the clothes, because they went and got some really cute clothes. It has to be, you don't like what you're seeing. And that's your own deal. That has absolutely nothing to do with me or Score. And is Score racist? Yes, they are. They're racist. But what happened wasn't because they're racist. It was a strategic move on their part. And as a person who owned a business, I completely understand that. I keep on saying that, and I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't think I need to say this. And maybe I have said it. I'm not sure, but I don't. This thing isn't working. So I'm going to block you. Of course, I'm going to with Gmail. It just goes into my spam. I just don't ever have a reason to go in spam. So it'll be there. I just won't see it. And you could just pick up another persona and start talking to me there. But I would advise that you don't. There's no way I'm never going to sleep with a white man, whether he's attractive or unattractive or not. There's no way that's not going to happen. And we cannot foretell the future. I can't tell when someone is going to, do something against my will or not. But let me tell you something, that whole house thing that had me down for the longest time, where we just thought we were going to move out of here and move into a nice house, that was a man, a black man with other black people and 2 white ones. They are all taking monies from people who would never ever get a house, and taking their money and promising them that they can get in a house. And you're acting like, oh, don't work with white people, as if black people don't hurt black people, as if you don't sleep with white men, as if black men don't hurt black women. Did you happen to read your email that you sent me? You're a black man sending a black woman crap like this. I'm just like, think about it. So plenty of tea out there. I can't please everybody. I shouldn't have to say, I'm sure you can tell. Anyway, everybody, I'm so sorry this video is so long. Okay, anyway,
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.